to Tangling Along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today we have this pattern here. So let's open up the book and find a place for this one. So this is yet another grid tangle, and I don't really know where to put this one. I'm thinking about maybe here into the middle, but that is kind of a weird pattern, the middle half here, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take this corner down here. Okay, so another grid. So I'm not gonna do it the same way that I did here, so I'm just gonna make my lines for the grid in this direction, just to mix it up a tiny bit. Otherwise it will be kind of boring to look at. And then I'm turning it the other way so I can get the lines to go straight across the first lines. And this way I am making a tiny bit of a wonky grid that we can use for this pattern. I think I have a little dust right there. There we go. Anyway. Then I am going in here and I'm making this oval shape here, and I'm gonna do this in all of the rooms that we have. I'm just imagining where the rooms are when I'm drawing here, so that it looks right when it's all done. So I think the cross is around here, so it would come up and go around, and then the same over here. And then a tiny one. That was a bit wonky, but it's all fine. So that's the first part of this tangle. Now we are going in here and we are going to color quite a lot. So first of all, let's see, we want our tangle to lie so that it is kind of straight here for us. And then I'm going into one room and I'm coloring the outside of this eye shape here. It can be a bit tricky to color with these jelly rolls, but it is possible. So just take your time and relax in your hands and don't push too hard. So I have one without, one with, one without, and then this one is going to be with the color. And I'm going to go kind of a chessboard pattern. So this one up here is going to be colored. On the outside, I'm leaving this one and coloring this one, and actually this one, it would be on the outside as well. Taking my time. And then the bottom part here. This one doesn't get any, this one does. Remember to breathe and relax in your hands, your shoulders. And then this little tiny bit here also gets some coloring. There we go. Now I'm going back in and I'm finding the pieces where we don't have ink on the outside, and I'm coloring the eye shape here instead in those places. Just enjoying each line that I'm making here and taking my time with it. There we go. Up here. And then I'm gonna start down here so I don't have to smear around the jelly roll. And if you are on white on black, you have the totally opposite of what I'm working on here. And it will still look really, really amazing when it's done. And for those of you that misses the white pages, I'm really, really sorry, but I am working through this book one page at the time. And we have like 12 sides more, I think it is, or 14 more with the black on there. So it will take some time before we get back onto some white paper. Also because we will go into the gray first and then the browns paper, and then we will go to the white paper. I don't like to jump around in my book, and especially not when I'm going from one letter to the other on the Tangle Patterns page. So I'm sorry about that, but everything I do here with the jelly rolls you can do with the fine liners, and you will get an equal really cool look out of that. Anyway, I'm going with my white charcoal here, and I'm just gonna go in and make some pillowing out. And I'm a bit careful where I have all the jelly roll, because I can actually kind of scratch off the jelly roll with my Tortillion. So I'm just being a bit careful with where I am putting my white charcoal. Using my jelly roll, no, my Tortillion, of course, sorry about that. And then I'm softening out the charcoal here into my shadings, and I'm going really lightly over it so that I don't scratch in my jelly roll. That was what I wanted to say. Turning around my book. And if you are on white with the black fine liner, you also need to be careful with the graphite over the black, because that gives it a kind of a gray shine, and you might not like that on top of your tangles, so just keep that in mind while making your shadings. I just went a tiny bit overboard with my shading, so I'm just cleaning that up here. There we go. So that is the pattern for today. I actually think it's really pretty, and it's very shiny on the camera. It's not that shiny in the book, but it looks really shiny on the camera. Anyway, it was this pattern right here, and I hope you enjoyed that one. I think it looks really pretty right there. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.